Hello guys and welcome back to the next big thing. Here we are, trapped in Dr. Celsius' lab. I believe that is his name. And let's see if I can get out of here. Let's see, like anything that's clickable except for hit sky.
Hey, half pint.
What is it, Murray?
So, Celsius made you mad, huh?
The worst thing is that I don't have my spittoon on me.
I don't know what spittle you're talking about, and I shouldn't want to know. Explain yourself.
When I get angry, I salivate. You see, Murray, my saliva is corrosive, like that of flies. It's like a solvent. When I get angry, my body generates corrosive saliva as a defense mechanism against whatever caused the anger.
How corrosive?
Not enough to corrode the metal of this cage, but enough to leave you without pants.
Fascinating. Do you have good aim spitting, half pint?
I'm the second best spitter in the Pendleton Club.
Better spit like you're the first.
Spit for me.
What a guy. How could I spit on you?
Take good aim. I want your corrosive spittle to eat away the strap on my left hand.
But that's recklessly risky. What if I miss?
Don't worry about me. I still have the right one to break your face. Go for it. Know something? Something's wrong when I feel the need to ask an eminent scientist if he knows the differences between the words hand and foot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Murray, but you're very far away.
Thoughtful of me to arrive on foot, right? My feet are tied and... Okay, one goal.
It doesn't go down any lower?
Bingo. Hey, half pint.
What is it, Murray?
I'll call Celsius and you'll spit in his face. Deal?
Murray, I'm a scientist, not a killer. I won't discuss it. Anyway, we'll still be captive. At any moment, someone's going to come, see Celsius, and our situation is going to get worse.
What did Celsius tell you while his robots were tying me up and putting you in there?
The chip manufacturing process, where they're lodged in the brain, how they work. Oh, poor Celsius.
Poor?
Murray, the big problem of scientists like Celsius is that they can't publish their achievements in scientific journals. So they have to kidnap colleagues like me to share their advances with someone who understands what they're talking about.
Makes sense.
Do you think you could take Liz's chip out?
Possibly. It would be risky, but I trust that I could take it out of her brain cleanly.
It's not like she can get any matter though.
Why is he preparing my chip and not yours?
Because each monster needs a different model. You non-monsters, on the other hand, are so alike, he'll put one in you that's identical to the one Liz has.
Try spitting on me again.
Okay, I'll try from here. Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, what's wrong now?
Ain't angry?
I'm out of saliva, Murray. My mouth is terribly dry.
Relax.
Okay.
As he said, he's prepared. Hey, Three Eyes!
Why are you making all that racket?
I have a question.
One and only one.
Where are Big Albert, the poet, and the immaterial man?
Right here, in a cell next to my desk, impatiently waiting their turns to get their chips. There's your answer.
Need to get him water or something.
The half-wit went this way. My chair is in...
He is thirsty.
Hey, Three Eyes, I have a question.
Trying to get him angry again.
1 and...
Do you know that the half pint wants to play you for a sucker?
What?
He says you're such an imbecile that he's going to escape right out from under your nose without you noticing.
Oh, yes?
And he can't be completely mistaken because he's lowered the cage and you haven't noticed.
Oh, disgusting insect. He's not going to want to try that again.
Oh no.
So, half pint, what's the anger level?
Overflowingly high.
Drool level?
Highly overflowing.
Do me a favor, don't miss.
Nice.
And without further ado, Dan was finally free. He freed Professor Fly immediately and got ready to do something he'd been mulling over in his head for a while.
Is that a lever? Yeah, I took the lever. Nice.
Dr. Celsius, Mr. Fitzrandolph says that... Ayo, Professor. Have they convinced you yet?
Yes. Murray!
We have a visitor, shouted Fly. Dan welcomed the visitor with his usual grace, meaning that he immediately tied her up. Then Fly demonstrated his scientific ability by cleanly extracting the chip from Liz's brain.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
It broke. A little piece is still lodged in her brain and I can't get it out.
So, what do we do now?
Forward I am. Don't give up. Please, miss, don't you die.
She changed back to her normal clothes. Somehow. Now she's wearing the dress again. Oh, she lost the glove.
Ayo, poet.
Forward I am. Truish, you're fine. Face fear. Shame overcome. Never give up. Don't you die, miss.
The poet of pain's message could not have been more clear. If she wanted to save herself, Liz would have to discover her one true wish. But to do so, she would first have to face her deepest fear and overcome her greatest shame. But how will I do that? She asked herself.
If there's nothing here... Oh, how kind.
Hole. Oh, I guess something about her sister.
Reminds me of Queenie, my beautiful sister, the painter.
Yep. Ooh,
Ayo, Queenie!
5 paintings, little sister. Get it?
What?
Stop being thick and help me out. 5 paintings. 5 blasted paintings. For tomorrow.
Are you having an exhibit?
If I make it. But I'm dry, Lizzie. I don't know what in tarnation to paint.
But me? You paint so much better than I do.
Take that story somewhere else. I need ideas.
Okay, about what? I have no idea. Which?
Scenes, Lizzie. Megalithic scenes. Amazing. To take my breath away. Get it?
Yes. You know what? In the last few days, a ton of megalithic, amazing, breathtaking things have happened to me.
I don't need tons. Just 5. Shoot.
I'll tell you. No, I won't tell you. How can that be? Right now, I can't remember anything.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Lizzie, don't give up. Use your noggin. Get it?
Okay, I'll try to remember 5 scenes to inspire you.
She's certainly more
Liz.
busted in.
When did you get back from Paris?
Never. When in tarnation did you get back?
Where?
To Paris.
No more than an instant ago. Why?
Curiosity.
You have an opening tomorrow. Let's talk about it. How many more paintings do you need for the opening tomorrow?
5.
5 darn paintings. When you think of something breathtaking, send it my way.
What gallery are you showing in?
Guess.
One of Dad's.
Bingo. Some darn painter fell through. And like always, Queenie, Sherry, cover for me.
What's your work fetching these days? Lots, right?
Too much. If a painting has the flame-proof red Q that I use to sign all my paintings, it triples in price. That's absurd. Take Chartres. Is there anything more impressive than the Chartres Cathedral? Nothing. And who in tarnation signed that?
Let's leave your show aside for now. Yeah, talk about our family. 3 names of babysitters from our childhood. Time?
Emily, Roberta, and Anouk.
No, none of these is the name I'm looking for, but thanks. Have you heard anything from Anne-Marie?
Can it, Lizzie? I don't want to know anything about your sister.
And yours.
Don't get started. I didn't choose her.
Have you talked to Mom lately?
Yeah. I told her I was going to tattoo a Q on my forehead, and she screamed,
Jean-Michel, did you hear your daughter? For God's sake, she's an Allaire!
She's an Allaire! Same as always.
Let's not talk about family. Hey, yeah.
Hiya.
Let's see.
Painting, bottle, cans, sketches. There's nothing interesting here.
Okay, I already looked at that.
Art books and painting supplies. 100% Queenie.
So if we can
I
take
don't need any of these art books. I like the way Queenie leaves. There are painting supplies.
There's a barrel of hay somewhere? What? Bale of hay. Oh, she's kind of in the way. That's why. Is that like for punching?
It's not good to let oneself get carried away by disappointment.
Certainly
Once I was
way.
looking for a needle in a haystack. I like for things to work out on the second try.
I think that's all we can. Let's
It's
look.
blank.
It's blank.
No, Queenie needs it to finish off her show tomorrow.
Alright, let's go to 80, I guess.
But that's me. Now
That's
I
her.
have gone completely crazy. Ugh, crazy and deaf.
Mm-hmm.
For some strange reason, I know exactly what's inside each one of these boxes. But I'm not going to take anything from them.
I think that can help us.
It has a typical lamp made of knots on it. Let's see. This notebook looks familiar. Ah! I just remembered something. I caught Big Albert snooping around Fitz Randolph's office.
Okay,
Yes,
that's one.
yes, yes! That's the one Big Albert was carrying when he escaped from Fitz Randolph's office. It's good to have one with you at all times. The Poet of Pain gave it to me. The Poet of Pain gave...
Yep, okay. Alright, go back. Let's look at this cactus.
Only I would think of hanging the jacket in a place like this.
Yep.
I'd get stuck. Although, this button...
Ooh.
I just remembered something. Fitz Randolph lied. The new direction of the MKO is hiding something bigger. Yes, yes, yes!
Yes.
The speech that I'm reading on the other side is really a message that he wants to send to the entire country announcing the start of his campaign for Congress. He's putting alienating chips into anyone that opposes him.
Oh.
And he's making the monsters act in family films so that instead of fear, they give him the positive image with the public that he needs to win the election.
Election? Oh, to be a congressman, like his
From
grandfather?
Fitz Randolph's election campaign.
It's all coming together. I think that's all there is. Let's go to 14th. That must be her father?
It's Spencer McDundy, the Australian actor who's been pigeonholed in Scottish ghost roles.
Guess not.
I don't like it. I don't want it. That guy on the motorcycle? Something about him doesn't sit right with me.
There's an interesting hat stand.
Ah, I just remembered something. I escaped from Fitz Randolph on a motorcycle with a sidecar. Yes, yes, yes! It's like the one I put on when I was escaping from the Zeppelin.
I would like one of those helmets. Those look pretty cool.
I was afraid of him for years. I don't want to touch... Fitz Randolph stole my courage and put it in there. Wait a minute. How do I know that?
Huh?
I don't know, but I know.
I don't remember that, but...
I don't know the combination, and I know I'm not going to be able to guess it just like that, but... I knew it.
I know the combination.
Hey, yo. You talk and everything. What is it?
Oh, get lost, female. I've seen Fitz Randolph open it out of the corner of my eye plenty of times.
Wonderful. What is it?
Get lost! Have you ever done anything for me?
No, never. What is it?
So why should I do something for you?
Because you're an angel. What is it?
An angel? Ha ha! Spencer McDundy, the biggest curmudgeon in Australia, and the rudest Australian in Scotland. You're on your own.
No matter how many times Liz asked, this portrait of Spencer McDundy would not answer. Liz would have to do something for him in order to get the combination to the safe.
Ever since it got dragon claws, it hasn't barked.
It's New Year's. Happy New Year's, everyone.
I don't want to stop. I like it here. They say that my first babysitter, what was her name? Hung it up here to distract me, and that it made me forget the man that makes us not want to bathe. It used to bark a lot. I don't want to take a bath.
Oh, okay. I think the missing buttons you can use one of the, let's see.
I hated Miss Harrington's sewing class, but now I'm glad.
There we go.
No doubt this is a dance floor. The one at my parents' house.
Fancy.
Exactly. And there's the orchestra and Armando, the butler. Heyo, Armando.
Heyo, heyo. But if it isn't my little Eliza. How are you, my dear?
Well, strange. What a lot of people, aren't there?
Ah, you're strange. Don't worry.
Thanks. There's a lot of people, huh?
Oh, yes. Half the county showed up at the dance. People who are very discreet and who follow the rules. Are you willing to dance for once?
No way. People always laugh at me when I dance.
She's quite the dancer.
Since you came onto the dance floor, I imagine that you wanted to dance.
No way. Nothing makes me feel more embarrassed than... You know what, Armando? I'm going to dance.
Oh my
I will
God.
overcome
Are we
my
gonna see her
greatest
dance?
embarrassment, as the poet of pain said I would.
Now you are talking. Show me your dance card and get out there on the dance floor.
Card?
Dance card. Don't you have one?
No. Will you let that go just once?
Impossible. Rules are rules.
Oh.
What would your mother say?
Jean-Michel, your daughter is on the dance floor without a dance card. For heaven's sake, she's an Allaire.
As it should be. So, go get a dance card and come back when you have one.
Are you sure I can't dance without a card?
I am sure, Eliza, you can't. Your mother would kick me out if she ever found out. Rules are rules.
Where can I find a dance card?
I am no expert on this type of fruit, but I heard that they grow in damp places.
No, I'm not even questioning any of these things anymore. It's fun. Interesting, I
You
guess.
brought a lovely orchestra.
Do you like it? I brought it for your mother because she loves flowers, but it didn't impress her as much as I'd hoped.
She only likes roses, and only hers. She loves to show them off. Heya!
Hey,
Anthony, the waiter, is behind there. A very discreet guy. Outrageous!
bet it would
I
be.
don't want anything I see on this, not even the list itself. He's in his habitat. Ah, I just remembered something. I scared an enormous polar bear in Fitzrandolph Zeppelin. Yes, yes, yes!
She certainly did. Nice bucket.
Cone. I want an ice cream. Things to do when this is all over. Make a chocolate cake for 12, eat ice cream, and buy electric blue nail polish.
That's actually a pretty cool ice bucket.
Too much cold altogether.
What is this?
It smells good.
You can talk to it?
Ayo, would you be so kind as to play?
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the delicious ragtime Once I Ate a Rose, played by our orchestra.
Thank you. How time flies. I'm not going to dismantle it. Some drunk must have dropped it.
Maybe Dan. I like the music. It's very nice.
I just remembered something. I had a violent argument with that jerk Dan Murray. Yes, yes, yes!
Yes.
That reminds me of that jerk, Dan Murray. I would never dream of scaring this one.
Yes. Alright. I think we have all 5 memories, so floor 11? Sure is, bud. Is this her? Queenie?
Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. I caught Big Albert, the most intelligent man in the world, in the act of snoop.
Ooh, it's quite a nice painting.
You've really got that Big Albert guy on the brain.
Yes, I find his muscles very pleasing. You have no idea how much. I'm gonna keep thinking. Get it?
Alright, that's 1. Here is 2.
Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. Fitzrandolph wants to go into politics. Can you imagine that? With his...
It's nice.
Do you really think he'll go around dressed like that?
But Lizzie, it's artistic license. I'm gonna keep thinking. Get it?
Got it.
I can't deny it. Big Albert is impressive.
Sure is, bud.
No. I still can't believe that Fitzrandolph is manipulating the minds of the people in order to go into politics.
It's pretty standard, isn't it?
Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. I escaped from a Zeppelin on a motorcycle. I started it up on the first try.
Nice.
Wow, I always thought that that helmet would look better on me.
You're hyper, Lizzie. Don't let your brain overheat. I'm gonna keep thinking. Get it?
What an error.
Interesting.
Although she didn't capture my best profile, I could see Queenie has an accurate conception of her sister. Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. I scared a polar bear. Can you believe it? I stood right
In front of him, bared my claws, and...
I like it, but, don't I look a little strange?
You are strange, sister. Very strange. I'm gonna keep thinking. Get it?
I like how it's the biggest
I'm much
one.
better looking in real life.
Here's the last one.
Here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. Fitz-Randolph Mansion, Horror Film Awards ceremony, sitting in a falcon spirit, a jerk known as Dan Murray goes up...
It's pretty good.
Hey, how is it that you've only put him in it?
I'm sorry, Lizzie. Murray is breathtaking.
Thanks to Liz, Queenie had made 5 lovely paintings.
What's the problem?
I've run out of flameproof red. I always sign my name in flameproof red. It might seem silly to you, but without my signature, it's as if I didn't paint these paintings.
Okay, I'll go out and get you some.
Now, on a Saturday night?
Tonight is Saturday night?
Little sister, in Paris, it's always Saturday night.
Jerk.
Charisma. One sec, guys. I'm gonna check how long I've been recording, because as you guys know, the first 4 episodes, they're really long. So I'll be right back.